You don't. You don't fix it. You go through it. Over it. You can't ignore it. You just have to feel it. Or you retreat and you feel it at a later date. Hi Vin, how you doing? I'm actually going live for, hey, how are you? Yeah, okay. I'm going live now because she's resting. She's doing a little better. She's calmed down a little bit, but this is very, very tough for her to go through. And so, you know, high fives for Leanne for pushing her through this. Hi, Darby. Yeah. Hi, Sheila. Yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know her phone died. So I thought I would go do my own live so you could know, hey Dawn, so you could know that she's okay. It's just her phone died, and so I'm charging her on my phone. Hey Tina, yes, yes. Um, I'm sorry. Rolling through life is. Do you have a first name that I can call you? I don't. I'll call you Roland if you want me to. But yeah, rolling through life says everybody's behind you. We're with you no matter what you feel like you need to do, and everyone's supporting you, which you already know. Wanda, okay, Wanda, great, thank you. Um, yeah, yeah. Hi, Carolyn. Yeah, I tell you something. Something about this week. This week has been very, very bad. It's been bad for me, and now, hey Connie, and now it's bad for Leanne. I don't know what it is. There's some bad juju going on this week. I had a freaking mental breakdown the other day. Screamed and yelled at my husband. Told him he had to go. Told him to get in the car and go. so, so things are not well in general. But I got through it. I told him he didn't have to leave, and he just laughed and patted me on the head and said, "Yeah, I know." God, Lord, yeah. Plus, I had a friend that just up and died, so I'm gonna go talk to her mother next week and spend some time with her. So yeah, I know, really, once a week. Yeah. So I've been having my little challenges as well, but you know, I'm this is a little different. This is Leanne's in a position where she can't just, lie down and go to bed and everything will be better later. She has to go through this time, and it's very, very hard. Yeah, Sharon, it's no biggie. I thanks, Sheila. Yes, she did come alone. She drove by herself. God bless her heart, man. That's a long way to go, and you have to go through traffic a bunch of times, and it's just a drag. But she did a wonderful job. Yeah, my friend died of liver disease. Yeah, she was a longtime drinker, and it finally got to her. And she's 10 years younger than me. She's slightly Anne's age, as a matter of fact. She's 47, honey. How old are you? 45? 43? You're 41? None. Oh, God, I thought Leanne was a lot younger than she is. She looks younger than. Yeah, my friend was 47. So, yeah, and but she knew she was going to go. So, hi, Anne. Gosh, it's nice to see you. It's been forever. Yeah. So we're just going to stay right here in this little hotel room. Leanne brought food, or I don't need to eat again. I already ate today, and you know, if she needs me to go get something, I'll go get it. And all will be well. Thanks, Connie. It was a bit of a shock to me. I didn't realize how sick she was. I had gone to see her about 5 months ago, and yeah, Judy, let's commiserate. We're all having problems, huh? Anyhow, so when I saw her, she was really in bad shape, and um, I I was shocked that it happened so soon, but I wasn't surprised. Wanda, you're operating on 3 hours of sleep. Yeah. Wanda says try to have a good time if you can. You find my voice calming? I don't feel like a great friend. I feel like I should have anticipated this and believed her when she told me that she was nervous. I thought we were kind of joking, but we weren't joking. She really, I didn't pick that up and I feel horrible. I feel like a horrible friend. I mean, I know how hard this is for her. Why did I think that somehow this was not going to be that big of a deal? Yeah, I know girl time is very, very important. It's very important. I've needed woman energy around me. I've needed goddess power. I feel like I'm surrounded by all these men who just do not understand me. And, you know, that's been God, my hair's a mess. I need to get it trimmed. It's horrible. Um so that's one reason I was really looking forward to this weekend because, being around Leanne always makes me happy. Um, Lori and I haven't met yet in real life, so meeting her is going to be real exciting. And oh, thank you. Um, oh, hi, Darlene. Leanne drove from her house to my place. It's about 300 miles, and it's the first time she's ever been anywhere on her own by herself. So it was a long, scary drive. Then she had to check into a very basic motel that she's never had an experience with, just your simple basic motel. So it seems a little scary. We're right across from a university, and there's a big game going on tonight. So it feels unsafe to her. And so she's just really, really having an emotional adjustment to this new experience. That's what's going on. Yeah, it is a big deal. Just the drive alone is a big deal. Yeah, yeah, we're on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm in the interior of California. She's out near the coast of California. So, and I'll often go and visit her. It's been a long time since I've driven to her house. And the time she's come to be with me, she's always been with somebody. So, her husband or a friend or someone. So, you know. Good night, Wanda. Hugs to Leanne. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Hello, my sweet Bootsy sweet tarts. How are you? It is so nice to see you here. Bootsy, I have been thinking about you for 3 days because I have been sitting in my chair with a needle and thread and a bunch of stuff around me, and I have been making things that so remind me of you. Things that I know if you and I were together, we'd be sitting at your dining table making all this junk and having a wonderful time. So, yeah. Yes, Darby says just the fact that you want to stay and work this through is awesome. Awesome. Yes, it's not uncommon for people to feel overwhelmed by the unknown. Yes, yeah, she's definitely not alone. Not alone in that. Yes, and yeah, it's funny. I have not been craving sweets lately. I haven't been craving much of anything. My stomach's been upset. I've been nervous. I haven't been sleeping very well. So I bought a thing of peppermint candies at Trader Joe's a week ago, and I still have some left. That tells you how I haven't been eating sugar. Everyone's proud of you. Everyone's proud of you. Yeah, hey, um, I'm just happy to be here, and whatever she needs, we'll do. It's just that simple, you know. Yeah, we're charging up her phone. My phone is rapidly losing charge, so when I go dark, it's because my phone has stopped. Yeah, yeah, it's because it's gone dark. Connie, I went to the doctor about a month ago. I just went to a walk-in clinic because I was scared about some of my symptoms. The guy looked me over and said, well, you're not diabetic and you don't seem to have any heart trouble and this and that. So, He says, go to your own primary care physician. Well, I don't have one because I don't have insurance. So I am one of the people who fell through the cracks with Obamacare. Let's put it that way. Oh, hi, Chloe. I'm sorry. There was no way to. I don't think there was any way for me to let you know that her phone died. So I figured if I went live, some of you would see that I was live and you would jump on over to my channel. Yeah. So. But I'm sure my problems are. I've been inactive for a couple years. I've gained an absolute shit ton of weight, and I haven't been eating well. I hadn't been eating well, so I've got like weird inflammation. Look at the bone in my wrist. Isn't that weird? It is sticking up so high and it hurts so bad. And my thumb, I've got trigger thumb. I can't bend it. It's up there. I bent it. It triggered and it triggered again. So, and that's my right hand, the one that my dominant hand. So I'm just falling apart right here on my live stream. Yeah, Chloe, I know. Yeah, I already started. I've lost 6 pounds, so I'm doing better. But I'm worried, of course. In my mind, it's like, oh God, I've developed diabetes in a month, and I've got stomach cancer, and God only knows. No, we don't have any charity hospitals here. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know what, Connie? I hate to say it. I used to qualify for, what's called Medicaid in the rest of the country. Here we call it Medi-Cal. Hello, Jesus. And I no longer qualify for that, but I don't make enough money to afford, a $1,500 code, whatever it would be. So I'm really stuck. I'm really stuck in that place that Obamacare never really quite addressed. Yeah, I know, Judy. It really does. Well, I'm doing this in stages. I weighed 348 pounds the other day. I'm just looking at the next 49 pounds. That's all I'm looking at. And yes, I know, I do. I have carpal tunnel in this hand. I've never had surgery, but it's getting worse, obviously. So, yes, California is broke, and it is affecting us, and you're right. Yeah. So, it is what it is. And qualify for old person insurance, and, I just need to stay alive between now and then. Leighann's channel is called Leighann Live. Yes, I know. I was thinking I would just go as a private pay, try to find a physician who will do some diagnostics for me. And my fear is that I'll add on a bunch of pre-existing conditions that don't exist on my record yet. And if that's true, then it's going to be that much harder if they get rid of that pre-existing conditions thing within the next year, like they're trying to do, they being the federal government. No, I am not disabled officially, and I don't qualify for Medicare because I'm not 65. So if I were disabled, I would qualify for it, or if I were 65, I would qualify for it. I used to qualify for Medi-Cal, but what happened was when my mom passed away, I inherited part of her 401k, so my income, which was very tiny to begin with, it went up over the threshold. So, yeah. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm not on here to talk about all my problems. I just wanted to keep you guys updated about Leighann. That's really why I came on. And, she's resting and she's all bundled up in her bed and waiting for her phone to recharge. So she's getting through this, minute by minute. And that's the only way you can get through a scary thing like this, is minute by minute. I don't think Leighann is a bath taker. She likes it. She likes a good shower. She and her husband have the most awesome shower. I love their shower. It's really big and it's got a light and a lot of water pressure. It's wonderful. Oh, well, you're so welcome, Chloe. Yeah, so anyway. And I'm scared of the bathtub because I know I can get down in it, but I'm not sure I can get back out of it. So I'm not even going to go near it. Although I did bring a bath bomb just in case I get, courageous. Oh, shoot. As my mother used to say, life gets tedious. Oh yeah, I'm staying here tonight and tomorrow night. We'd planned on, as soon as she got to town, I was just gonna hang tight for as long as she's in town. I'm not going home or anything like that. No, definitely not. Yeah. I might raid her food bag a little later. I'm glad we're together too, and I'm so sorry she had to spend time alone when I wasn't here. I know that was terrifying. Yes, Lori will be here tomorrow. Yes, she will. She's going to be here fairly early in the morning. It's won't be late in the day or anything. So from me, I'm about 25 miles from home. Not far. Yes, well, um, the hotel that we're staying at tomorrow night was booked up for tonight. There were weddings in town. There's a big game at the blah blah. So we couldn't tack another day on, so we had to find a different hotel. And the closest ones were in the area around the university, and they're not luxurious. Hey, you know what? I've missed my bathtub confessions too. I really have. Yeah. Now that tub I can get in and out of. I just haven't been in it. I think it's because it's summer and it's been so hot. Yeah, walk-in showers are smart. We get a little older and pretty soon we got our walker and we're walking into our shower with our walker that we can sit on and take our shower. Oh, the realities of aging. No, old age is not for sissies. You're absolutely right. They were interesting confessions. If you go back, there's one about the night I spent in jail, and I've got all kinds of confessions on my bath time confessionals. Yeah, we're gonna go to lunch after Lori gets here, hopefully at a Mexican restaurant, and then I'm gonna stop by my house, which is right on the same road where this restaurant is that Leann's been to and she likes. Yeah, they were fun, Jennifer. And I'm gonna pick up the chocolate cupcakes that I made, plus her gifts and a gift for Lori. And we're gonna come back to the hotel room, not this one, but the one for tomorrow. And we're gonna have a slumber party. We're gonna go live, and we're gonna eat cupcakes, and we're gonna talk girl talk. And I brought masks if anybody wants to mask their face. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Check them out. They're funny. Um, I went on a rant about the Kardashians' butt size a few years ago. I mean, you never know what I'm going to talk about on those bath time confessionals. It's often something a little weird, maybe a little bit embarrassing. That's why they're confessionals. Yep, absolutely. Breaks down, falls off, and heads south. You are so right. Uh, but we're all in it together, so I guess we can be like those old people in Cocoon. Okay, now I'm down to 20% charge. So when I go dark, it's simply because my phone died. So don't forget about that. Yeah, really. I mean, and you know, Chloe, even if you decide that you're going to get cheek fillers and Botox and hair extensions and boob jobs and neck lifts, you still look old. You just look differently old. You look freaky old. I'll take the wrinkles and the saggy skin. At least I look normally old, you know? Slumber party movies. Well, Romy and Michelle's high school reunion is one of my favorites for that. And I'm sorry, I missed all the comments after that. So if I didn't answer your questions because I didn't see it. Well, we're in Central California. Yeah, we're in Central California. Well, see, one nice thing about when your hair goes white, you get to dye it purple, and the purple actually stays. Yeah, I know, exactly. Exactly, Bootsy. It's Roy, I mean, it's really it looks weird, especially when they do all those fillers and they have that pillow face with the lips, you know, the lip thing. I don't know. I'd rather look like a tidy little old lady, or it's, you know, maybe not so tidy, but I don't mind looking like a little old lady. Yeah, San Francisco is beautiful. Yeah. The whole California coast is fun. Yeah. There you go, trout face, right? Like that poor unfortunate Meg Ryan. Oh my God. Good for you. Do you have red hair by any chance? Red hair, we're so lucky. Thanks, Jennifer. It actually looks horrible right now. It looks like, you know, I don't know what. It looks scary. Hi, Dana. Yes. Or Dana. Dana. Yeah, I'm glad you're here too. Brown with red highlights. Now, see, that was my natural color. It was like a mahogany brown with red highlights. It would get real red in the summer because of the sun. Yeah, I love that color. Now it's just gray. You know, Jennifer, I just haven't been outside to take care of stuff. You know, if I tell my husband what to do, he'll do it, but I have to tell him. Yeah, video halls are fun. So, I used to do all my own um, yard work. I mean, it was never that big of a deal until recently. I've just let myself get out of shape. And I like doing homework. I like to get the blower out and you know, the pressure washer and the the walk behind weed eater. You know, I loved my power tools. The weed whacker and the you know, the saw. I love raking. I do. And we get to make a big old burn pile and we can burn from November to May and I love doing that. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, RD. So, I love all that stuff. Although it's tarantula season right now, so you never know what you're going to be raking up when you know, go to a pile. You don't know who's hiding under there looking for love. Yeah, you know, I usually rake my leaves into my flower beds at kind of at the end of the fall season and just leave them there and let them rot. That's a good thing to do. Weed whacker, weed eater, whatever you call them. Well, I'm on 4.5 acres, so it would have to blow pretty far to get to my neighbor's yard. Oh, okay. I want to see that. Roy, I'd love to check in on that live stream. Yeah, and you know what? I don't smoke and I don't drink. So where did this voice come from? I have absolutely no idea. Sounds like someone who's abused to their voice. Okay, please do. I would love to see you live. I would love to see you in real life. See, I told you that I knew you were my kindred spirit the first time I saw your videos. Yeah, well, we don't get rain. We don't get, all we get is fire where I live. So it is dry and crispy and crunchy as, you know, as paper out there. I live in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains. So lots of dry out there. Hi, Lee. Oh, I'm so glad you came by. Yeah, and tarantulas. Not this year. We were not. Last year I had a fire directly across the dirt road from my house. So there was a burned out field, the dirt road, and then my property. So that's how close it got. Yes, I hope she does feel better. She's just gonna, she's just gonna rest, and we'll take it one, you know, just one little bit of time at a time. That's all. So, but just knowing that she's not alone helps a little bit. I know all of you guys have had experiences like she's having right now. I know I have, where I have felt trapped and scared. Yeah, the flooding was nuts. And like I had to do something that's the last thing in the world I wanted to do. I really, really understand what she's going through. And there's nothing you can say makes it any easier. Nothing you can do, even if we went home right now, that wouldn't make her feel better. She just goes through it. She just is going through it. Yeah. Oh, you're going through something similar? It is a horrible feeling. I know. Yes, you can stop it at will. You do have to let the process happen. Exactly, Chloe. Yeah. So, that's what we're doing. And I'd rather be sitting here with Leighann than any other place tonight. I'm just happy to be here. Yep, 1 minute at a time. That's right. Yep. No, she's not asleep yet, but she's beginning to relax. A little bit. She's still anxious though. It's Sheila. It's called Leighann Live. That's the name of her channel. Well, it's easy to be. It's easy to be a friend to Leighann because she's such a wonderful human being. She's not a hard person to love and all of that. Thanks, Dawn. Yeah, there you go, Sheila. And she's also particularly talented with her camera phone, so her videos are much higher production quality than mine. Very artistic. And funny. leighann emailed you, Leighann. Yeah, I've got her phone on my charger right now. And my phone is rapidly losing charge. I haven't gotten down to 10% yet, though. You bet. Yeah, she's very easy to like, and thank you. That's a nice compliment. I'm discovering that authenticity is a really important thing on YouTube. Oh, crocheting, you lucky dog. I haven't done that in a while. Well, hello, Kansas. I'm not as funny as Leanne. She is funnier than me, definitely. Especially when we're together. She's being really entertaining, and I just kind of clam up. There's so many things on this phone I've never tried. I wonder what this does. Oh, I see. I can have bubbles. I can have a dance party. Oh, isn't this interesting? I can look like I'm on LSD. Yeah, pretty neat. Bunch of hands. How funny. Oh, that's weird. I like the bubbles. The bubbles are cool. See if I can go back to normal. Normal. There we go. Normal's good. You can really see my wrinkles in this light. Everybody, you guys are always like, "Oh, your skin's so beautiful," and I'm like, "No, it is not. You just haven't seen it in the right light." I know she is funnier. Yeah, Chloe, you are so right. There are so many people who you put yourself out there and then they'll bite your hand off. Lighting is everything, I know. Oh, by the way, Roy, I wanted to tell you I love your thumbnails that you've been making lately. I mean, you're really kind of creating your brand right now and you're doing a good job. Aw, thank you, Sharon. Well, let me tell you what. You know who I loved from the very beginning, and I figured if it works for her, it'll work for me too. And that's Buddy Meyer, Graveyard Girl. So many, her setup is putting her phone on, on a book that's sitting on top of a plate that's propped up with a coffee cup. I mean, and to this day, and she does the nice little intro and outro now, but I like that real that immediacy. I mean, just really being with people. Not having to pretend or entertain or, you know, I don't know, make you think something's true that isn't. That bugs me. Here we go. Well, hello, my love of crafts. Yes, she's okay. Um she's still extremely anxious, but she's calming down. She's not, shaken anymore. At least not too much. Yeah, Shane Dawson is cool, and he's really supportive of Bunny. They've done some collabs lately that I really liked. You're welcome. Yeah, yeah. But she's been going through this existential thing on her channel, trying to figure out, who am I? Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? What do you guys want? Lots of insecurity. And it's genuine, you can tell. You can't fake that stuff. Well, you can fake it, but people can see right through it. So, I love her. She's my hero. I want to meet Bunny so badly. Oh, hey now, baby. Yes, she had to drive from her house to my house. She lives near the coast. I live in the center of California in order to spend this weekend with me and Lori, and it was very anxiety inducing for her. And not just the drive, but being a part of this town she's never been in. There's lots of people around. We're not in we're just in a low budget basic motel. It's not scary and it's not dirty. It's just not, it doesn't feel, you know. So she's panicked. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah, she was tired. Yeah. And it's, I was started to tell her, but I told you guys a little earlier, what panics me are restaurants. When, some friend will call and say, oh, let's go to lunch at such and such a place. I immediately think to myself, okay, do they have tables or booths? Because I don't fit behind a booth. I didn't fit behind a booth 100 pounds ago. So you can bet I don't fit behind a booth now. So I go into absolute panic attack mode. Hi, Nancy. I'm so glad you're here. Not much. It's just Leanne's having some anxiety about being here. Quite a bit of anxiety, actually. She had a long drive. She's tired. And, incidentally, you guys, Nancy lives in our area, too. She's familiar with the area that we are. Nancy, we're over by the university, and we're along that street there that runs in front of the university. So, there's lots of there's people walking everywhere. There's a game going on tonight, blah, blah, blah. And it doesn't feel safe, even though it is, this part of town. It's, there's, it's students and everybody around here. Everybody's, it's well patrolled and all that. You're not going to find prostitutes and meth addicts hanging around right in this area. Yes, I know you know. Okay, so that's where we are. And yes, we live in a college town. Yeah. So, so. Yeah, but she's doing okay. She's getting through it. Restaurants are nosy. You know, so I have these restaurants. Oh, I was telling you about that. So there are restaurants in town where I know I can sit in a corner with my back to the wall at a table, um, out of the way, and I can see the exit. That's another thing I have to do. I cannot sit in the middle of a restaurant. I have to be with my back to the wall. Yeah, I think we are. I think we will. Yeah, I know. Yeah, really, that's another thing. I can't. I'm not a drinker, so I can't relax with the wine. It doesn't work for me. I wish it did, but it's a funny thing. I just not doing that anymore. I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, Roy, you little devil. Oh, shit. Yeah, herbs. Well, actually, I take CBD oil, and I took my dosage today, so I'm feeling good. I don't feel like I want to die. I don't feel like I want to sleep. I'm not, depressed. So I took my drugs for the day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to live in Orange County, so and I used to drive to LA twice a month when I had my clothing store. I'd go down there and buy stock for the store. So I'm pretty used to driving around. Yeah. Yes, she is great, and she does have the funniest channel. Yeah, I agree. I love my Leanne. Sometimes I think it's just, I don't know what you want to call it, God, the universe, whatever, that made it so that I could meet her, we could meet one another and become friends and live close enough that it's, a few hours drive back and forth, and we've been able to spend a lot of time together. I've gone there a lot of times, and she's come here, and it's not often you find somebody that you like and love so much, and that you are so glad is close to you, especially online. Well, Nancy, she knows that it's tarantula season, so I'm not going to get her up the hill. I will. I will. Yeah, I agree. I think God does put people in our path for a reason. Yeah. Yes, I know. And San Diego's awful too. Um, we have a homeless problem here, but it's not nearly as bad as in, those bigger urban areas. Thank you, Elizabeth. That's so sweet. And I love it when you comment too. Thank you. And I mean, look at the miracle of YouTube. I mean, seriously, stop for a second and consider this. We're talking live. Hi, Canada. Thank you. To, I don't know, there's 52 people in the room right now. And we all are like real supportive. Everybody's behind Leanne 100%. No, the other girl hasn't gotten here yet. And how did this happen? Just because of smartphones. I mean, I'm old enough to still be dazzled by what's happened just in the past 15 years with social media and all that. As long as you have a smartphone and access to Wi-Fi, you do not have to feel alone. Yeah. Well, Roy, I know you and I are of an age where we remember before cell phones and all that. Yeah, anxiety can sneak up on you at any time, especially as we age. I mean, things that we used to be able. Well, hello there. How are you? Odivisla. Oh my gosh, I know. It's amazing how much it's changed. Aw, kisses from Georgia. Yeah. Let's see, I'm down below 10%, so at some point I'm going to go dark. Don't freak out, everybody. It's just, I'll just have lost my, you know. Thank you. I got them from Dollar Tree. I remember using payphones. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Driving around looking for the payphone. God. Party's starting tomorrow. After Lori gets here, first thing we're going to do is go have lunch at Fernando's, probably. And then we're going to pick up the cake and the presents on the way home. I can't because we only have one working charger, Sharon, and I've got, hello, Suzanne. Hey, hey. And I've got her phone plugged into the charger so it will recharge. I know. I know. It's funny. My husband and I were just talking about movies that you couldn't make now because people wouldn't relate to them. And a lot of these movies are only like maybe 7 years old, 10 years old. And if you remade them, there's so many things people wouldn't relate to because they're gone. Leanne's going to be happy to know you're here, Suzanne. Fernando's is there